Hey guys, BradM73 here, and I'm back with Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon, issue 55. In this issue, we get the piece of hull plating that has the spot for the radar dish, which I'm sure we'll get sometime down the road. We've got a couple pieces of plating, or I'm sorry, framing that we have to put on, and then we have some other pieces to attach. So I don't think this is going to be a very long issue at all. So the next one, different story, but this one I don't think is going to be very long. Let's take a quick look at the book. We've got the J-type diplomatic barge, which I think was that in the middle and the third, like the episodes 2 and 3, or just 3? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen those for obvious reasons. Not as much of a fan of those. We've just got some information about the Type J, a bunch of information about Ewoks if you want to read that, the topographical and terrain following sensors on the Millennium Falcon, and more. Also, it kind of talks about some of the graphics that were made, like on the gun turret computers, and the different fighters and things like that. When you see like the little displays and the slides associated with those, and then we get right into it. So the first one we've got is assembling the top frames. There's just 2 pieces, not much to do. Then we have gluing on 2 more pieces onto the bottom part around the ramp section. So that'll be kind of fun. We're gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna move all this stuff. And then lastly, gluing in these pieces. So there's one piece, and then where did the other one go? I just had it. Where did you go? Well, I'll find it, and we'll get that glued in. So first things first, we are going to start off gluing not gluing. We got to open the bag first. That's what we got to do first. But we're going to be attaching 2 more of the framework pieces up here. Issue 55. Issue 56, I'm pretty sure at that point, or that is the point that I'm actually going to be priming my hull once it's completed. And then painting in the insignia white. So nervous about that. Oh yeah, we get some more black screws. I am nervous about that, but should be all right. All right, so we get several different screws. This is going to pop down in here. We're going to need this because we don't get that much support. This piece, I think, goes on if we pick this up and we move this around here. I think this piece actually goes on right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that, you guys. It's so cool. Okay, that goes in there. Might actually put a couple screws in to hold that in place. This piece is not really wanting to align just right. Come on. Let's see, wait, where do we go? There we go. Yeah, this isn't wanting to align right on the money. It's kind of weird. Okay, this one's in. That needs to go in, and then this needs to go in. Come on, get in there. You're making me look bad. There. Now this one can go in there. That one. Now this one's not wanting to go in. Oh, there we go. I think we have them all. All right, awesome. All right, so let's look for some screws that I can screw in. And I'm mainly doing this just to give this structure an extra bit of rigidity. And I'm also doing it to, kind of get a idea of what the hull looks like, because it's really cool looking. Why? I'm not going to lie. It looks awesome. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to get these screws aligned just right so that they go in straight and not like at an angle, which I do not want. Okay. So there's that one. And then I think I will go ahead. I'll go ahead and screw this one in too. I'm probably going to do the top half differently than the bottom half, in that the bottom half, I kind of took all the frames off. They're not the frames, but the panels, because I wanted to kind of do one episode. I wanted each episode to be exactly like the book. But I had the advantage of watching other people do it from different countries. I'll just get it out of the way and say, people from the UK who were working on this model, and that kind of gave me the confidence to kind of assemble things as I went. Because at first I wasn't really sure, well, what happens if I screw everything down and I get to the very last panel and it doesn't line up? If it's like 1 millimeter off or 2 millimeters off, you're essentially up the creek, right? So, let's see, is this bag open? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll use that bag. I'll put all the rest of this stuff, which I don't even think you can see. I'm doing it over here. I'm going to move this off. Okay, so we have disconnect this one. Got the two pieces here. Trying to get don't need that. Okay, so this is going to go. Wait. So we're basically putting this here, and then we're attaching this here, right? Is that right? Whoa, it's raining again. That would look to be correct. No. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, it's going to go like this. Okay, so it says TF21, TF22. On here, it says fit TF19 and TF17. The instructions, guys, the instructions down here are wrong. Because here it says fit TF19 to the end of TF17. This is TF21. Then it says fit TF20 onto TF19. This is TF22. You probably can't see that because it's really small. Over here, it actually does say hull frame TF21 and TF22. So these are the correct pieces, I'm hoping. It's actually the first time I remember really having a major typo in the manual. All right, so we're just going to need a few pieces, or a few of these screws. We're going to need our thread lock again, blue. Okay. So yeah, next issue is issue 56, where we will be, I believe, putting the final little parts and greeblies and things like that and gluing those onto the bottom frame. I don't know if there are going to be other pieces that are going to go on the bottom. I mean, there's a couple spots, that maybe certain pieces might go on, but, it's kind of not exactly certain. Okay, so this lines up right here. Okay. And I don't know, kind of the way I have things laid out is not really the best. I kind of decided that I'm going to do this on the fly. Here, I just got my shipping notification for the next month. So if that's not here by Saturday, I doubt it'll be here tomorrow unless they actually shipped it Monday when I got billed. But is this going in or what? No. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Yeah, I was like, I need to get this caught up because I haven't really had too much time to work on it here recently. All right, so those two pieces are in. It doesn't really feel nice. Not sure if I'm happy with this or not. Let's rotate this around. No, it's a pretty big difference. Okay. Slightly better. Okay, set this out here. It's going to go right in there. Okay. The next piece is going to go right in here, like so. We need a couple more screws, and we need our 2-hole and 4-hole connectors. Should have mentioned that before, but I did not. Okay, so we've got 2-hole up here. And again, screw that down, not quite snug. And I think we'll just need 2 more screws, 3 more really, to finish up this the screwing on this stage. And we attach this 4-hole connector here, and now we're going to attach this piece right here to have that support there. Okay. Get some thread lock on there as much as I possibly can put on. And it's, heck, I'd coat the screw in it if I can. And the last small black screw. Screwing down there? Okay, I think so. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of wiggle that just a little bit, just to kind of get all the pieces aligned. And now we'll just do our final, tighten. Okay. Okay. So we'll move that out of the way. This part, this stage is going to be complete. I think we get the next section here and here in the next issue, but this part's pretty wobbly. So just be aware that that piece is going to wobble around a little bit, but we're getting there. But man, this piece is huge. I mean, just look at where my elbow is. Well, I'm too close to the camera. Anyway, I'm going to set this aside. Okay, so we got that set aside, and now I'm just going to lay down this part. I've got bolts on both sides, top and the bottom there, so I can, flip it either way I need to and not have to worry about it, not working or, not fitting. Excuse me. So these go over top of this. Apparently there's just like a little ledge that catches. I believe both of these pieces are identical. The manual says that they are. And they essentially fit right on top, like so. And then the very top ledge just kind of fits right on there. So this one actually is going to fit on just fine. These pieces, though, let's see here. These pieces, we're going to need to kind of coach those a little bit. Okay. Do I have... So I think what I'm going to do, let's see. Did I get that other side on there good? Just kind of pulling these two apart so that they bond. This and this edge definitely hasn't. The other side has for sure. So I'm going to do this. Okay, I'll just hold that there for a moment so that this will bond. And then we should be good. And that's just to provide, some additional strength to those pieces. All right, in here, we're going to do the same thing. I'm just kind of putting a little bit of oil, a little bit of super glue Not oil, definitely not oil. Just on the insides, under where the ledges are going to be, and then we're just going to kind of snap those right down. This one, no problem. I can leave that right there. And that one is definitely not going anywhere. And I'm just going to, make sure that these screws are tight. It actually kind of worked out a little bit, kind of feeling slightly loose in there. So there is the ramp's going to be moving up and down there. And it's just two more issues before the circuit board gets mounted here. We'll get all this plugged up. We'll be able to test our lights. We'll be able to test our ramp. And I think there's even like a switch that goes over here somehow. And that's in issue 57. Last but not least, we have these two guys, which I'm still not finished painting, but these are going to go right here and right here. And then we use the short brass screws. Actually, I have a bunch down here that are loose. But yeah, we want the short, no, not those. Not the ones that you use on the hull, like on the hull plating, but the little brass screws. So what I'm going to do for right now, because I will be removing these, I just kind of want to do it for effect. But I will be removing these and doing some touch-up painting to them. So I'm just going to kind of put 2 screws in each one of these just to hold it in place so we can, we'll flip it over, get a kind of a better look of what the bottom's going to look like. Turn this around and grab 2 more of those screws like this. That one there. That one there, and we're done. We're done with this issue number 55. Okay, sorry my chair is squeaking around, but if we turn this back over, like so, you can see there are 2 recessed parts there. And this one actually kind of sticks out ever so slightly. This one is a lot more recessed. So I'm assuming the original model was like that. Not that big of a deal. All right, we will be back in, I don't know, either a week or a few days with issue 56. And then issue 57, coming next month, we'll have the circuit board. We'll finally be able to test everything. Here's a little preview of issue 56. Looks like we just have one whole frame segment. We've got a couple little greeblies that are going to be glued on here. Oh no, there's 2. That's the other one. It didn't really look the same because of the lighting. So we've got a little bit of gluing to do, nothing major, and then putting 2 more pieces on. Wait, actually, no, we don't do this, I don't think, in the next issue. I think in the next issue, we're installing all of the stuff that basically goes back here. Like all of the little vanes, all the greeblies around here. There's some more things that go up here. And I think that's actually what we're going to be doing in the next issue. So anyway, we'll find out in the next issue when I see you next time. Again, this has been Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon, issue 55. I'm Brad M73. As always, please don't forget to like, hit that thumbs up button, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye for now, guys.